xMortis.
Hey guys, glad to see that you're here for part 14 of A Beggar's Journey. Wow, part 14. We are really getting up in the numbers, are we? Well, I'm glad to see that you're all still on board and ready to see where this episode takes us. Before beginning, I would like to ask that all of you go subscribe to my second channel. It's where I'm going to be doing a lot more laid back content, mostly gaming. I've also been noticing all of the copyright strikes some of the detractor channels have been going through, so if anything ever happens to this one, then we'll just use that one as a temporary backup. The link for it will be in the description below, so I guess I'll go ahead and stop shilling for myself and get back to the content you came here for. So without further ado, let's dive back into the lore of DarkSydePhil. So in my previous episode to this series, we finally got into the topic of what the vet streak is and how it all began. But to give a quick recap, the vet streak began in February of 2020. It all started thanks to DSP watching his old Halloween review in 2011 during the retrospective stream. The vest had quickly became a staple to DSP streams going forward, ever since he realized that he could tie the vest in with the tips goal, meaning that his fans would have to pay $100 in order for him to put the vest on. It became an instant hit with his fans. But taking a short detour away from the vest streak, I want to take a quick moment to show that in March of 2020, DSP was contacted to showcase and promote some Hori split pad pro controllers.
What's going on, everyone? DSP here, and today I'm doing something pretty special. I'm actually going to be doing a mini review of a product that I've had the privilege of checking out over the last week. This product was provided to me free of charge by the manufacturer in order for me to try it out with a particular game release that I've actually been playing a lot of this last week. The game being Animal Crossing New Horizons, and the product being the Hori Split Pad Pro Daemon X Machina Edition. So, the Split Pad Pro, I really enjoy it. My wife really enjoys it. We've used it for a week. Thank you to Hori for sending us this product to try out. We really enjoy it, and we're going to continue to use this with Animal Crossing over the course of the year because it's a no-brainer. It's better than the Joy-Cons, and you know, it's a very enjoyable, ergonomic experience. If you're interested in maybe picking one up for yourself, check out the description of this video for a link to Amazon where you can get it yourself, okay? Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope you liked the mini review, and I'll see you later.
And you might be asking, why would I find it so important to include this in the video? Well, I wouldn't find it so interesting if it wasn't for the fact that DSP has ragged on people for being shields and accepting sponsorships from companies, while he was the honest man and would never sell his soul to make a quick buck.
Miller Mania cheered, so people would like me more if I complained less. Well, I guess I should just never be honest. I should just always keep my mouth shut and say every game is amazing and great, and kiss the asses of every game dev and pretend to be a happy, you know, rainbows and fucking butterflies guy, right? Because that's what really works when you have these idiots who dye their hair and talk positively about every game and kiss ass and get paid sponsorships. Oh, wait, that's not me. For 11 years, that's never been fucking me, so I'm not going to do that. Yes, exactly, Ashido Super Boss. Influencers. Were you guys aware of this? There's a new term now among the gaming industry called influencers. Basically, not streamers, not gamers, influencers. People who are directly paid to influence their audience to buy a game. That's actually what they're called now. Alright, Third Eye the Third, you should really watch what you say, because I'm about to ban you again. I seriously am. You're such an idiot for saying what you just said in the stream chat. I'm not even going to fucking repeat it. I'm seriously not going to repeat it. You think being a fucking paid shill equates to working hard? You're an asshole. You tell me someone like me didn't work hard, but just because I'm an outspoken guy who's always honest over the years, that I didn't work hard, but these fucking paid shills did? You're a fucking asshole. You're talking to the wrong person and you're in the wrong fucking stream. Oh my god. So Hordor Targ basically says, do you think all the people who were mad at you that you voiced your harsh, honest opinion about early access were mad rightfully, and you regret your tweet, or were they just triggered that you dared to attack their cash cow marketing shill screen promoted by publishers? Both. Because what I said was wrong. What I said in that tweet in May was everyone playing State of Decay early is a shill. That was not correct. What I meant to say was anyone who was streaming it early on Twitch and or putting out a playthrough early on YouTube and getting insane amounts of extra views and extra money from their viewing audience is a fucking paid shill, because even if they weren't directly paid by the game dev, they're still making extra money to play a game early, and it's an elitist practice that needs to stop, because what it creates is artificial hype for games that, in that case, just think of State of Decay 2, how bad the game was, right? However, I 100% fully agree based on the amount of mainstream response I got from influencers against that tweet. Yeah, they were all butthurt that someone actually called them out and made them look as fucking shill-like as they actually are. In particular, there was 1 or 2 people who responded, and I really, really wanted to respond to their tweets directly, but I held back and I didn't, because they have big fan bases, but the bottom line is all they are paid shills. They literally only play games for money. And it was really bad to the point where I could have ripped them a new asshole. I was like, I'm just going to hold back, and I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, because we don't want to open the Pandora's box.
And it's not like this is anything new with DSP, since he has accepted sponsors in the past. I talked about the OPC scandal and how that turned out in part 7, but I forgot to mention that earlier in his YouTube career, he was also contacted by LaserMods to promote their custom-made controllers.
What's up everyone, DarkSydePhil here, and welcome to another edition of DSP Tries It, the series where I try out different products, food items, all kinds of stuff. The sky's the limit. And today what I'd like to do, this is one that I've wanted to do for a couple weeks now, but I wanted to give it sufficient time to give a fair assessment of how I felt that this product is. And if you don't know what this is, it means you probably missed the video, the special unboxing video that I did a couple weeks back. It was called Custom LaserMods Controller unboxing. And so let me explain how this came about, okay? There's this company called LaserMods.com, and obviously I will put a link in the description of this video so everyone can check this out. But this is a company that makes custom-made, pimped-out gamepads. Now, they don't only just do Xbox 360, they also do PS3, just so you know. So you can get it for this the popular hardcore system of your choice. And they contacted me and said, "Hey Phil, you know, this is what we do. Would you possibly like us to make you a custom controller, you know, free of charge, and we'll talk a little bit about the designs or whatever, and then you can show it off in your videos." And I said, absolutely. And I'll even do you one better, because I actually do have a series where I try out new products that I've never tried before, and I'd like to give your, you know, gamepad a fair review once I get it and let everyone know what I think about it. Yeah, so DSP Tries It. LaserMods Custom Controller, in my opinion, it's a great product, it's fun, it's a cool collectible, and the fact that you can also play with it and it doesn't affect battery life is freaking awesome. So I really like their stuff. I definitely think everyone should go check out their website, okay? Alright, so that's it for DSP Tries It.
And there was also the time he was able to do a sponsor stream of a game called Elo Hell, and he was unusually positive about the game, while everyone else pretty much knew it wasn't that good. Wasn't really good at all.
Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome to my stream. This is a special sponsored stream. I must tell all of you up front that this is a very special sponsored stream, ladies and gents, okay? This is a stream of a new game. From what I understand, this game that I'm about to play is not even in full release yet. I believe it's in early release, but I'm not 100% on this, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what we're doing tonight. Is a game called Elo Hell.
A funny thing to mention about that Elo Hell stream, and the reason why DSP didn't upload it to YouTube, was because the developers of the game was notified about who DSP was, and once they had the whole picture, they wanted to get him off their game as soon as possible. So without going too far off topic, that whole elitist mentality DSP has about sponsorships is just total BS. He will 100% accept a sponsor if he could. The only reason he can't is because everyone pretty much knows about his toxic personality. Now at the end of April, a well-known streamer / lawyer named Rakita Law made a tweet directed at DarkSydePhil in the hopes of getting him on for an interview. And if you've been keeping up with my series, or keeping up with DSP in general, then you should already have a good understanding of what his response was. "Hey, they call me DSP. I've heard a lot of things about you, but I've only gotten one perspective. One I think you may disagree with. I'm extending an open invitation to talk about the truth behind all of this stuff. I'm guessing you have a different perspective on it. I've been legally advised not to speak publicly about things in my personal life. Content creators, including yourself, have created a fervor of mass information that led to this. If you asked me months ago instead of having your fun, maybe it would have been different. Oops. Big oops on my part. I am more than willing to correct any misinformation generated, but when the only information I have comes from your filings, it's a bit tough. Like I said, open invitation for you to correct or clarify anything. As a lawyer, I'm sure you can understand why I listen to the advice of my legal counsel instead of a content creator that has regularly dragged my name through the mud for months, for personal benefit, without an ounce of remorse. Get your clickbait elsewhere, and good riddance. I would never suggest you go against the advice of counsel, sir, nor did I in leaving open the invitation. As a lawyer, I'm skeptical that you ever listen to the advice of your legal counsel. Not sure what I'm to be remorseful about. I've read your filings. They're peculiar. Now, I feel like I said this a million times by now, but DSP would never do an interview with you, unless he trusts you enough, or there won't be any questions that can hurt his fragile ego. It's just not gonna happen.
Crazy, a 40 stream streak. All right. Now, in addition to that, I believe, I have to confirm, but I believe we have someone who said they're working on something. They're in the works working on something special, okay? Possibly if we hit a milestone of vest streaks, a big one. You know, I'm thinking like maybe 50. Vest streak of 50. We'll do a special celebratory thing on stream to celebrate, which would be pretty fun and crazy, okay? So I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, here's the thing, guys. No pressure. I'm incredibly happy with the support you guys have given me. And I'm certainly not going to be some ungrateful prick. And if we don't hit, you know, the tips goal on a stream, there's no way I'm going to be negative about that. You guys have been so overwhelmingly positively supportive recently. I super duper appreciate it. I really do. And again, thank you for this. Thank you for this. It's helping tremendously behind the scenes. Trust me, I did a big list the other day. Here's all the things I need to pay by the end of the month. And I'm like, this is great. I've been doing so well with the tip calls. I could pay this, I could pay this, pay that. You know, so boom, 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 right down the list. And like, this is excellent. And I can just sit down and do this instead of worrying about, oh no, I have to wait to raise this much or this much to pay this, to pay that. It's actually like a weight off my shoulders for this one. So thank you guys for that. Thank you so much, all right? And, you know, if we can keep it going, great. But again, I'm grateful. I'm not going to be some kind of an ungrateful jerk and be angry if the vest streak ends. It is what it is. And like I say, all good things come to an end. Eventually, it is going to end at some point. There's no way we could maintain this forever. But thank you to those who have contributed to it and have helped. Okay?
Now we move back to talking about the dreaded vest streak. And get ready, because we're going to be on this topic for quite a while. But I'll do my best to see if I can get this all summarized in one video. Now, from early April going forward, DSP was able to keep the vest streak going strong. And how did he manage to pull something like that off? Well, he had this certain script that he would constantly repeat every stream. You see, it usually starts with DSP bringing up the vest streak on his pre-stream.
Officially, as of last night, during the Animal Crossing stream, we beat The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak with the vest streak. Now, I don't know how much longer this is going to go. All right? I'm being honest. You know, I know it can't last forever, but I'm obviously super excited to see how long it lasts. You guys obviously love the stuff I'm putting out, and you want to see this continue. So thank you for that. We've already started talking about ideas of things that I can do after the vest streak ends that maybe will motivate people to continue to contribute. Some people say maybe a sunglasses or something else. So thank you. Please continue to think about things that, you know, would be cool for the stream as a way of celebrating people, you know, positively contributing. All right. But for now, the vest streak remains strong. If we hit the tips goal for today, yes, I will put on the vest.
Then this is where it kind of splits off. Either he gets the $100 right off the bat by some dumbass whale, and if this hasn't happened yet, then he's gonna spend the rest of the stream bringing up the vest any chance he can get. And he was able to keep this train moving for 50 straight streams in a row. And what did his fans receive in appreciation for donating $10,000 just to see this fucking moron put on a vest?
Originally, I had not planned really on doing anything special for Halloween. 30th, 2011. So people were like, what is with this vest? And you guys look happy. I'll go look very quickly. It was right there in the closet. I've never worn this. It's in the closet. Me in this video from October 2011 is probably the last time I wore this vest. 9 years that vest sat in my closet unworn, and now it's reworn.
Well, they got this shitty video that wasn't even made by DSP himself. He got one of his mods at the time, a 90 Mouse, to do it for him. One thing I really love about this video is the fact that a 90 Mouse didn't even crop out the leaderboard, so it's just this jumbled mess of words at the top of the screen. Top-notch editing right there. Shortly after the first vest streak celebration, DSP was hit out of nowhere by a sudden ear infection. The pain was too much for him to bear, and it put him out of commission to stream for that day. When he returned the following morning, he talked about his supposed ear infection and how much pain he was going through.
As you guys know, I've already been suffering from allergies for the past couple of weeks. Some days I'm waking up with my sinuses completely inflamed and my throat all screwed up, and some days I'm much better. It all depends really on, what's in the air that day, I guess. And it's funny because during my day off on Tuesday, all right, I went out for, grocery shopping and running errands and the like. And then at one point I went out to get the mail, and just walking to the mailbox, okay, and coming back to my house, I was sneezing and my eyes were watering and burning. I was like, geez, this pollen's pretty bad right now. So, here's the deal, everyone. I've had an ear infection since last week. I just didn't really tell anybody because, you know me, I try to push through whatever the hell's going on with me, and I try to be here consistently for you guys as much as I can, especially with this whole pandemic recently. I've just been trying to kind of ignore anything that would be throwing me off and just keep pushing forward, all right? Back on Friday of last week, I started to have pressure and pain in my right ear, and I just kind of ignored it. I was like, whatever, it happens. On Saturday, I started to have swelling and aching in my right ear. And I was like, well, this sucks. It's probably going to be some kind of at least a minor infection. And I also noticed that, how your ear canal was swollen. Like normally you could just, stick your pinky finger in there and you could feel it. It's fine. It was all swollen up and painful. And I was like, well, this really sucks, that this is happening, but I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to keep pushing forward, okay? On Sunday, my ear really hurt. Like, my ear was getting stabbing pain during the course of the day, and I was really trying to ignore it. I was just like, oh my God, this sucks, this hurts, but, I'm really just going to try to write it off and say, whatever. I'm just going to keep playing games. And the thing was, when I was on stream playing games, it would actually distract me from the pain. Okay? And that was a good thing. And I was like, well, maybe I'll get through it this way. Okay? On Monday, it actually felt better. And I was actually like, oh man, I think I'm actually getting better now. So maybe the worst is out of here. It didn't hurt as much as it did on Sunday. And the swelling in my ear canal had gone down a little bit. So I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't as bad as I had originally thought it would be. Maybe it'll just be, a minor thing, and we can write it off. The thing is, in my life, I've had ear infections before, but not a major one. Like, I've had minor ear infection where my ear will hurt for a few days or whatever, and then you just leave it alone, and then it gets better, right? And that's what I was hoping this was going to happen with this one, okay? And then, of course, Tuesday was my day off, so I was like, perfect, having a whole day off here. Maybe things will be even better. It'll have a chance to not have the headphones on for a day, and, maybe this will be fine.
A fan then asked about the medication his doctor provided him with, and this single question immediately put DSP on the defensive, and told that fan, and others, to go jump off a cliff if they didn't believe what he was telling them.
And what is the medicine called? I don't fucking know. It's like Nizapazapam, Kazabazapam, Cortisolabam. It's like 3 names combined together in an eardrop. Why you think you have to look this up on the internet, I have no fucking idea. Because you think I'm making it up, I'm not. And if you think so, fuck you. Seriously, I'm in so much fucking pain this last weekend. And trying to hide it and put out good streams for you guys. And you have the biggest shitheads on the planet. saying that I'm making it up and stuff. Go fuck yourselves. I don't care about you. I really just hope that you fucking find something better to do with your lives, because I just don't give a fuck anymore about stupid people. Like, you can go seriously jump off a fucking cliff if you think that I would make this up with the amount of pain that I was fucking in. Fuck off.
He never showed proof of the medication he was provided and gave absolutely no reason to believe what he was saying. The ear infection was quickly forgotten about, but it won't be the last time he'll make an appearance. And since we're now in the merry month of May, I feel I need to bring up that on the 6th, DSP had his bankruptcy granted. Despite all the lying and evidence proving his fraud, his pig roach luck found a way for him yet again. Now we're moving back to the vet streak. Everything was going pretty good for him as usual. That was until we got to the number 73. Since DSP couldn't do simple addition, he miscounted the amount of money a fan actually gave him. This resulted in the tips amount being higher than it truly was. And since DSP never realized this and ended the stream, that would mean the vet streak truly died at 73.
Pop Severa Colo dubs to me $1 and says, does Casper ever try to groom your arm hair or your goatee like you were his child? And did you have to send to care about you and are concerned about you? Not my arm hair, alright? But he loves my beard. He'll lick my beard because he feels like it's fur. You know, of course it's not really fur, but he thinks it's fur, so he licks it. You know, technically I guess it's my fur, right? I guess so. I guess technically it's my fur. Okay. Kamacoin or Kamacoin just did a $6 tip, and that gets us up to $100 in tips, guys. Which means the vet streak continues. Yet again, it lives on. I thank you guys for your support tonight. Let me get my vest on here as a celebration. And then we're going to go look for this mine, this ebony mine, okay? All right. Okay. Oh. All right, now I'm safe. Let's update the tips. Thank you, Ponage, for the $2 tip. I appreciate that. All right. So, I'm stuck. Ooh, my neck, damn. Well. Save up. And that's going to conclude this week's Morrowind stream. So next week, do we go off and get new armor? Or do we get more stuff from Magic? Or do we continue on with the Thieves Guild quest that I'm doing? I don't know. That was a pretty fun stream, even though there was some frustrations there, I would say. Certainly there were some frustrations there with things such as accidentally not buying the stupid Grandmaster item I needed, and then having to reload 45 minutes because I had my boots and my spear taken, which really sucked. It was still pretty fun, and we had good progress. So thank you guys for a good stream. Obviously, I apologize for all the insane, annoying trolls. Sadly, they did aggravate me for a little bit, but at least it calmed down near the end, and I was able to concentrate and have a good conclusion here. So, all right, guys. Until next time, good stuff.
When this issue was brought to Phil's attention, he of course dismissed the idea that the vet streak truly ended.
All right, now, I'm going to nip drama in the butt before we begin with anything today, guys. All right, just to forewarn everyone, I'm nipping the drama in the butt before we even start with any stream, because undoubtedly idiots are going to try to be negative today, and I'm not putting up with their shit, okay? So, someone who I don't know who the hell they were came into the stream chat during pre-stream before I started talking and said that last night on the Morrowind stream, I made a grievous error. A grievous error. That's right, when I was calculating the running tips total for the night, I accidentally miscalculated by $9. Okay? Now, I don't even know what that means. I think last night we ended up with like $102 or $103 at the end of the night. So we did hit the tips goal. But this person is claiming I made a miscalculation, a grievous error. And because of my miscalculation, I overestimated the tips, and therefore, the vet streak is over. It's over. It's completely over. Right? Stupid. This is what idiots do, because what they're trying to do, they're so upset. They're so upset that, as I've told you guys, this last week I had a pretty good news for me in regards to my personal life and stuff that's been going on behind the scenes for months and months. And these people these trolls, these detractors, whatever the hell you want to call them, they're so butthurt. So butthurt that something would actually go right for me in my life. Alright? They're so butthurt that they have to latch onto any little piece of anything and turn it into some kind of big drama. This is what they do. Like, if you just watch the insanity of the crap they put out on the internet, you would see, oh my god, these people are obsessive, compulsive weirdos who just do fucked up stuff on a daily basis. They're nuts, okay? So, I don't know if there's any truth to this. I don't care. Last night, people were very supportive on the stream. We ended the stream saying we had hit the tips goal. If I made a miscalculation, I really don't care. And the truth of the matter is, chances are, over the last 74 streams, I probably made miscalculations a lot. I would almost go out and say, I would guarantee you, all right, that I probably made a couple miscalculations during the course of these streams in regards to the tips goal. And now that I've said that, more than likely these obsessive people are going to go back and micromanage every single one of those 74 streams to see if this has happened before, right? That's how they are. They sit around with nothing to do all day, and all they do is hyper-focus on my content, all right? They're nuts. This is not normal fucking behavior from a normal, healthy person. So, if there was a miscalculation last night, I don't give a fuck. Everyone was positive. Everyone had a good time. We hit the tips goal. Everything was fine. Now, if I'm off a few bucks, it ain't a big deal. That's called human error, right? And chances are, if we were only off by a few bucks, we would have hit the goal anyway. You see what I mean? It would have been one thing if, like, okay, we only made, like, 30% of the goal, and there was no chance that we were going to hit the goal, and I accidentally miscalculated a giant amount. That's not what the case was. So, I don't care. This is really stupid. This whole vest streak thing has been an insanely positive thing, okay? But it's nothing, like, official or professional. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fun thing we're doing as a way of me saying, gee, thanks so much for all the support you guys have been giving me for 74 straight streams now. I'll put on the vest. We'll keep a streak running. As I told you guys, if we hit if we hit 100 straight streaks, or 100 streak, then I would do something very special on the stream, and I'm already debating in my head what that special thing would be. The truth of the matter is, last night, if there was human error, no big deal. And, if we were off a few bucks, no big deal. Like I said, I guarantee you we would have hit it anyway if we were only off by a few bucks. And I don't care. There's no drama here. It's no, it's complete stupidity by people who are messed up in the head and obsess over my shit and are literally grasping at any straw they can grab to try to throw something negative into my streams because, this last week, everyone ate crow, who has been talking shit about me, who's been fabricating shit about me, YouTubers who made tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views on my behalf, being shitheads to me in the last 4 months, and now they all look like complete and utter fucking pieces of moronic shit. So, now, let's try to spin this as negative as we can. Well, fuck off, okay? Not gonna happen. My streams are gonna be fun and positive, or the streak continues, and let's see if we can keep it going today. Okay, guys?
And why would he want to end the vest streak? This was the most successful idea for his streams, and it wasn't even his to begin with. Skipping forward to May 27, 2020, DSP once again celebrated the fact that he was able to trick his chat full of deadheads into giving him $20,000 to put on the vest. And instead of a poorly edited video made by a diaper furry, we instead got the debut of 2 new vests.
Oh, yes! The new vest. Vest 2.0. Alright? Vest 2.0. Here we are. It's a much lighter vest than the other one. Okay? And the reason that I got this one, 2 reasons. Number one, I want a different color that could go better with different t-shirts. Now, this one probably will be better with lighter t-shirts, but darker t-shirts may not be a good contrast. We'll see. Alright? And it's much lighter. It's a much lighter vest. The other vest is heavy, and I'm wearing it here. It's almost summertime here in Washington, and I know I'm going to be, like, sweating my balls off wearing the vest. Okay? So, by the way, already people insulting the vest and saying it's bad or whatever. I couldn't really get anything great. I tried. I looked online. First of all, I went to all the stores around here, but nothing's open because of this pandemic. So Target has nothing. The local like variety stores, there's a Fred Meyer that has clothing in it, and everything that's open had nothing. They don't have anything right now. Okay, all they have is like, what do you call it? Like workout clothing. Okay, so I had to go online, and I'm looking online, and all the vests are just like this. They're kind of like hunting vests with popped collars. Okay, and they have different color, green, red. And I'm like, let's do some. I like blue a lot, and blue is a color that is more neutral, I feel, than beige, and will probably go a lot better with a lot more stuff. So this is the new vest, all right, for now. Now, if everyone absolutely hates the vest, we can go back to the old one. I'm okay with that. But people were yelling that they wanted a new vest for hitting a milestone, so this is what I came up with. Now, FYI, all right, this isn't the only vest that's actually planned. There's actually another vest that also has been ordered, and I'm supposed to be getting, but I have no idea when. And the reason I say that is this vest, all right, I ordered weeks ago, and I just got it, like, in the nick of time. I got it, I believe it was Saturday or no, it had to be Saturday, because Sunday there's no shipping. So I ordered this, like, over 2 weeks ago, all right, and it took that long to get here. Now, there's another vest that I ordered as well. Well, I take that back. A viewer of mine contacted me and said, I'd like to get you a really cool vest. What do you think about this one? And I was like, that one looks really good. You know, and he said, oh, I'll get it for you. So it's actually someone ordered me a vest. But that's been on order for, I believe it's just under a week. And we haven't even gotten shipping confirmation on it yet. So things are just not great in the realms of the worldwide shipping and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, sadly, right now, with the way the world is with the pandemic and things just barely starting to reopen in a lot of places, I can't go out. Right now, if things were normal, I would go out to, there's a bunch of thrift stores around here and stuff, and I would probably buy 2 or 3 of these things on the cheap, and that way we could every day I could put on a different vest, and every day we could have variety. I can't do that right now. We're completely limited. What's hilarious is there were literally people who were sitting in the stream chat just waiting because they knew there was going to be a new vest today, and they're literally just shitting on the vest, saying it's a bad. Okay, what is bad? Hold on. What's bad with this? Right? Blue, it's thinner, it's nice, it's got the same popped style collar as the other vest. It actually has a little bit of flannel on the inside for a little bit of difference. All right, so I want to hear it. What's actually wrong with the vest, or are you just here to be negative shitheads, right? Because I'm not like it's not my first rodeo. I know every time that there's something positive that happens, we got to shit right on it, right? So let's hear it. Let's actually hear the real justification for why this vest isn't any good. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Let's see. The only thing I'm saying, it doesn't look as cool as the old one. Not even a factual justification. Sure, personal preference maybe, if you like beige over blue. But outside of that, you said nothing. You said absolutely nothing. All right. So I knew it, you know. By the way, I should say this. It's not everyone. It's basically this group of people who were sitting here just to shit on stuff anyway. And now they're shitting on the vest. But in reality, a lot of people are not being negative. They're saying that it's cool. It's cool that I did something like that. All right. So people want the surprise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Are you ready? I wasn't knowing this was going to happen today. I have no idea how this lined up perfectly for today during the Vestival stream. All right. So we hit the tier 3 tips goal. Special reveal for everyone. You guys ready? Some people, when they're successful, they call themselves solid gold, right? Oh, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, around here, we jump straight to platinum. Look at this thing. Are you kidding me? Look at this fucking thing. This is horrid. This is the ugliest vest I've ever seen in my fucking life. It looks like it's made of, like, tinfoil. Platinum DSP, baby. Yeah, you like that vest? You wanted an ugly vest. Now you got an ugly vest, bro. Oh, my God. I feel like that vest is lit. Look at this. Oh, hold on. We gotta make it complete. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're ready. Now we're ready, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. People are saying they like this vest better than the blue one. Oh my god. If you guys really want, I'll put this stupid vest on instead of the blue one. If that's really what you want, it's up to you guys. Alright? But he said I look like Bono now. A stupid vest and weird glasses. There you go. Oh my god. People are freaking out. They're saying it really is better. Hood? Yeah, it has a hood. Look. I'm ready to game, bro. Who's ready? Come on, who's ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. Call duties. I gotta play my duties tonight. Here we go. Let's play. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, shortly after this, DSP cemented the idea of the vest being a symbol of extremes. It was a way to make the haters angry and jealous, and prove to them that DarkSydePhil has a group of people supporting him and what he does.
Yeah, the trolls are angry over this vest because this vest brings me continued success. The gimmick of the vest, right? It's a symbol. This vest has become a symbol of people who actually like me and like my content and want to show overwhelming support because they know that the last several months of my life were incredibly over-the-top stressful through what I was going through with that bankruptcy. They know that the trolls, what they did to me, what they were trying to do to me, and I think in a lot of ways because the trolls went way too fucking far with what they were doing, it actually polarized the audience. There were some people who were like, you know, I don't really like Phil and his content, but this is going too far, trying to ruin his fucking life with the things that these people do to him. And I think what happened is now people are realizing if you just don't like him, that's fine, don't watch his content. But what's happened is you've now lit a fire under the ass of people who really like my stuff, and they're like, enough is enough. We're going to support Phil. We know it irks those people who hate him when he's successful. So that's why you're seeing 108 vest streak success, and everything is so positive around the streams recently. And they cannot stand it. They cannot fucking stand it that there's success here. And so they're losing their shit.
This is Phil truly embracing the us versus them mentality and pushing it on his fans in order to make more profit from it. A couple days after the celebration, DSP sent out a tweet stating that some trouble was coming up ahead for him. I'm pretty upset tonight because once again, someone is committing fraud, a real crime, to attempt to troll me, but it's far surpassed that. It potentially could be very bad, and I have no control over it. I hope to have more info by stream time tomorrow, so I'll see you all then. DSP then went on his following pre-stream to tell his audience that he was going to be facing around $800 in chargebacks.
Alright guys, so now the other thing I want to talk about, and I don't like talking about stuff like this unless I have to, but at this point I'm furious because I'm in a shitty situation where in reality I don't have much power over it. Alright? And allow me to explain what I'm talking about. This happened overnight. And here I am relaxing with my wife at the end of a work day. And, you know, then I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This really pisses me off. Alright? So, everyone wants to know what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. So, last night I'm relaxing with my wife downstairs. Having a good night with Jasper as well. Just kind of chilling. And I get 2 emails. Alright? From PayPal. And these emails are that they are beginning an investigation into 2 transactions against my account. Alright? Now, normally, this is not something that I would really care about. People try to do shit against me all the time with stupid, oh, I'll send you a tip on a stream and I'll try to charge it back and dumb shit. And the good news about this is that it usually doesn't affect me at all. Usually, it ends up being very, very, small transactions, maybe $1 here, $1 there, and people are just trying to be trolls. Oh, they trolled me $1 on a stream and insulted me, and now they're trying to get their money back with a false charge back and shit like that. Those things are so not a big deal at all. They happen all the time, and 9 times out of 10, I get them cleared up with PayPal. I just send them the information. I'll say, oh, here's a stream where this tip came in. Here's the evidence of where it came in. I even addressed it on the stream. Here, you can find it here in this video in the timestamp. It's obvious this guy's lying to you. Because a lot of the times people just outright lie and say stupid shit in their attempt to charge back a tip. they'll say something really dumb, like, oh, I bought something and he didn't ship it to me. I'm like, I don't sell goods, stupid. You know, look, here's my business. Here's evidence of it. You can't say that, you know. And in general, it's not a big deal at all. It's not. So PayPal sent me their information to do research. And given the information that PayPal sent me, all right, I was able to do some research on my end. Come to find out, this person, which I didn't know, had been tipping me for 9 months. Okay? So behind the scenes of everything, this person had been tipping me on and off on streams for over 9 months. I think the first tip they had ever sent me was like August. August of 2019, something like that. Okay? And these tips had continued, you know, on and off throughout the fall, all the way through early, you know, 2020, all the way as up to late May. All right. Now, I don't know who this person is. I've never had any, you know, direct interaction with this person at all before. At all. I don't know who they are. So this must be, I don't know if they're a fan. I don't know if they're a troll. It could very well be someone who's a detractor, who watches detractor streams, and they just wanted to get messages up on my streams of various nature. Because it's very weird when you actually read the history of this person and the things that they said in the tips that they sent me. Some of them were actually very positive. One of the tips was like, congratulations on hitting the vest streak and blah blah blah, like a very positive message. And then another one is about fucking Tevin, you know, referencing a direct restreaming detractor. And then there's one that's like actually on topic with a game I'm playing. It's like, wow, that's really positive. And then there's one that's like disgusting and really gross. And you're like, this person is fucking weird. Now, the thing is, again, there's no way I would have known who this person was, because when I get tips, I don't get this information. It wasn't until PayPal sent me the information to investigate that I was able to figure out all these tips had come from the same person. All right? Now, you may say, well, why is this concerning to me? What's the big deal? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this person did not contact PayPal and say, oh, Phil didn't send me the product, right? They didn't do that. That's silly, and in reality, those chargeback attempts don't bother me. And the reason they don't bother me is because I can usually win them with PayPal by just providing basic info. I can say, here's the information, this guy's obviously lying, and then it gets cleared up. Okay? But this person basically claimed 2 transactions that were quite large, all right, and is claiming, oh, I didn't authorize those transactions on my credit card. So what that means is they didn't go through PayPal. They went to their credit card company and filed 2 completely fraudulent claims on their credit card, which is against the law. That is a major crime. That is considered fraud. I don't know if it's a felony or not, but I do know that if they get investigated and they find out that this is not true, that, you know, okay, you lied on these claims to try to get your money back, that not only could their credit card get canceled, but they could be prosecuted for it because it's complete fraud, you know? Now, here's the problem. If it were just those 2 transactions, all right, no biggie. But this is someone who has done, you know, 9 months of transactions. And I'm going to be honest with all of you. I'm nervous because what happens if this person somehow is successful in convincing their credit card company that these were fraudulent transactions, despite the fact that I took all the information that I had on my end and I sent it to PayPal and I said, here, look, this guy's been tipping me for 9 months. Here's the various things he said and done on my streams. Here's the evidence of all of it. There's obviously, this is not fraud, because if it were, someone would have noticed within 9 months that they were charging up a credit card, right? This is ludicrous that this person would say only these 2. This is junk, you know? All right? So I sent all this information to PayPal, but here's the real problem, okay? I did the math. This particular person has sent me over $800 in tips, all right, in a 9-month period, all right? That is like, number one, I mean, that's crazy support, but at the same time, I didn't, first of all, how would you even know? I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have known that that was that person, this person doing all of that. And now what happens if this person decides, oh, look at this, my credit card company's stupid, and I fooled them into giving me two fraudulent refunds. Now I'm just going to do it for all of them, right? And again, the problem is I have no control over any of this. This person literally could just try it, and if it works, it works. And now I'm out over $800 fucking dollars.
Of course, this was a situation that hasn't even happened yet. So many detractors believe this was an overbloated whale call to ensure that the vet streak will continue. But this won't be the last time we hear about these sudden mystery chargebacks as well. Soon after this came the 150th vet streak celebration. This celebration was the most notable one due to Phil crying after reading some alleged fan mail.
Alright, so what I'd like to do right now is read you this nice message that I got a few months ago, okay? This is a message that blew me away when I got it. It actually made me tear up a bit. Every once in a while, someone sends me a nice message like this, and it blows me away. And I saved it purposely because I felt this is like a really nice time to show. Not, like I said, the 100 vet streak, there was viral popularity behind it. Now, admittedly, I don't think that the vet streak thing is as popular, yet it persists. Meaning there are people out there who like what I do so much they legitimately want to see this continue, and now I feel like this is the right time to read this, okay? So, I'm not going to tell you guys the name of the person, or anything like that. I'm just going to read you their message, okay? They said, the first playthrough that I ever watched of yours was your co-op playthrough of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time Reshelled, way back when in 2009. Back then, I was just 11 years old, and now I'm actually 22. I've been a fan ever since. While I don't have as much time to watch your videos on YouTube or catch your streams on Twitch anymore, I do my best to still support and pop in whenever I can. The reason that I'm sending you this email is very simple. I hope this is an okay way of reaching you. Of course it was. Is to say thank you. The last decade, you've provided me with so many laughs, and those laughs have gotten me through some of the toughest times of my young life. I was an avid user of your original King of Hate forums way back in 2010, and actually I met my now lifelong best friend in the forum chat, who I still talk to on a nearly daily basis to this very day. Without you, that connection would never have been made. I would never have met her, so absolutely I must thank you for that as well, and I know she would be thankful as well. You've also been a huge motivational inspiration over the past decade. With all of the unwarranted garbage and harassment that you've been subjected to on a daily basis, you've never given up. A full decade later, through all the turmoil, you're still here doing what you love, and that's incredibly commendable. You taught me that no matter what, you can't ever give up. You can't give in, and you certainly can't let anyone or any group of trolls force you to quit something. Thank you for this lesson. And I'm also happy for you that you've been able to find love with Kat, and I'm glad that you two are able to wed and you're doing well, and I wish you both the absolute best moving forward. I apologize not having much more to offer you than a few kind words, and I feel compelled to reach out to you and to say thank you. Whether you realize it or not, you've made huge waves in the world, and many of them are positive ones. The internet the internet loves to focus on negativity, but you've actually done great things. You've pioneered trends that now dominate YouTube, and that's something you should forever wear as a badge of honor, whether the majority of people choose to recognize that or not. We've all made mistakes, and none of us are perfect. But if no one else has ever told you this, despite all, you're a good man, Phil. I appreciate you in every second of your life you've shared with us via YouTube, Twitch, etc. over the past decade. Rest assured, there are people in the world who know of your name and recognize that you're not a villain, and that so many people attempt to make you out to be. I'll always be a fan. I'll always respect you and what you've done, and you'll know that you'll always be a legend in the world of entertainment to me. Keep going as long as you can. Above all else, be sure that at the end of the day that you're happy. Love and appreciate you, man. Take care. And the reason that I read that to you guys is because I just want you guys to understand that that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. You know, like all the shit that happened to me and all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis sometimes, that it's worth it because there's people out there who got something out of all of this. You know, it wasn't just some dickhead in front of a camera, you know, doing stupid videos. That it actually meant something to people. And that means the world to me. That there's people out there that, you know, for a decade, that they've been watching me and they've been following me and they've been watching my life evolve and how I've become a better person, you know? You know, admittedly, when I started, I did so many stupid things that, you know, I didn't realize were stupid. And now I've grown and matured, especially the last 3 to 4 years. I've changed as a person and a content creator. And I realize now, you know, we have things going on in the world right now with Black Lives Matter and stuff. And you look back at the stuff that I've done, I'm like, man, I was an idiot with the stuff that I said and did. Not caring about, you know, if anyone was offended or hurt by the stuff that I did. Because there was thousands of people watching me, you know. And I actually now, when I get an email like that, all right, it makes me feel like people grew with me. That this whole thing, I've told you guys that this whole thing was a crazy life experiment. That I felt, I never knew that anything that I ever did would have that impact. When I started, it wasn't about that. It was just me having fun, dicking around. I saw Angry Video Game Nerd making videos. I was like, if this guy can do it with no budget but talent, then I can do it too. You know what I mean? And now I feel that over 10 years later, even if there's so many shitheads who hate me, there's at least a body of work on the internet that you guys can watch whenever you want, and you can see my evolution as a person over the last decade. And that means the world to me to get a message like that. And listen, I'm certainly not trying to downplay people who have been incredibly supportive to me on the streams and everything, but that kind of message right there, that makes it all worthwhile. It does. Like that, it touches me, and it makes me know that, you know, there are people who get it. That there are people who get it. They understand who I am and what I'm about and why I've done this as long as I have, and why I'm still doing it, and I'm not going to give up doing it, you know? That's cool. That is so meaningful to me, to know that there's people out there that it resonates. They get it. They understand that I purposely cannot give up on this, that I want to do it as long as I can, that it means something to me, and the fact that it has meaning to you guys and you understand it, you know? Thank you for that. Thank you so much. That message, I saved that purposely for months until I felt it was the right time. And I hope that you guys, you know, I feel that there's people out there that are like that get it, but they don't want to say anything. Like I said earlier, there's people who are just so afraid of being trolled by the shitheads on the internet, but understand that none of this, what they say and does matters at all. None of it means a damn thing. None of it. Because it's all nonsense. It is. It's their own nonsense, their own negative spin to get attention, to create the drama, to do the stupid shit, for their own personal benefit, because they're selfish and they're weak. You know, not a single person of those people who constantly try to bring me down could have ever gone through what I've gone through in the last decade and kept doing it. They couldn't. They would have quit. They would have tapped out and ran away like the little sissies that they are, because they hide behind the anonymity of the internet. That's why they do it. So I really feel, I've told you guys, the whole King of Hate moniker, the reason it came to be is because I felt that when people hated on me, okay, when people hated on me, that was a motivation for me to do better and to persevere. And this message right here is saying, yeah, that's exactly what they got out of it. That no matter what people threw against me, that I don't give up, and it's helped them in the last 10 years to get through shit in their life. That means something. So thank you guys who stuck with me. Thank you, you know what I mean, and supported me so much. I appreciate it so much. It does mean a lot to me, okay?
Some people, me being included, tend to think that Phil wrote this letter himself, since it pretty much does nothing but suck his dick the whole way through. Plus, it's funny to think that he got this emotional over a letter he wrote to himself. But it's possible a fan really did send that letter to him, and if that's the case, then he really needs to find better role models. After the 150th vet streak celebration, I would say that this is where the vet streak was at its most popular, due to how much it got brought up in chat, and the fact that Phil turned up the begging and guilt tripping to the maximum.
Now, one thing I have to say, if you take a look at the leaderboard, guys, we only have $19 in tips so far today for the stream. When I come back, I'm going to be here between an hour and a half. If people are thinking of contributing to the stream to hit the tips goal today and keep the vet streak going, when I come back from break, please do it as soon as possible, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to have people who are going to be screaming, oh my God, the vet streak, and I'm not going to be able to concentrate and have fun with the game if people are doing that. So if you're thinking of contributing today, when I come back from break, please contribute, all right? All right, I'll be back in a bit. Thanks, guys. Okay. Oh my goodness, excuse me. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I stopped recording for YouTube to give a quick update and let you guys know that I'm streaming for roughly 1 more hour here on the stream, okay? I also want to give everyone a reminder. We're only at $23 in tips. If we're going to hit the tips goal for tonight, we've got quite a ways to go in just an hour and to keep the vet streak going. I also love when I do this, when I stop recording and I do it like this on stream, because it absolutely pisses the fuck off the haters. For some reason, they think that like a YouTuber who has no opportunity to contribute during the stream and obviously doesn't really care about the vest goal would want to hear this. And they're so angry that I cut this out of the video on YouTube. From now on, I'm purposely going to call this out and do it just like this, just to piss them off even fucking more. Every loser out there. So every loser out there, here's a shout out to you, you dumb fuck, no life piece of shit, stinky ass motherfuckers. I did a plug without recording it. Fuck you. But anyway, guys, just FYI, I am now streaming for about another 45 minutes tonight, and we are still $73 away from hitting the tips goal, guys. So we are really far away from hitting the tips goal tonight. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. That is worrisome to me, being that we're only 45 minutes left and we're that far away. And we very well could still hit the tips goal, so it's nothing to freak out about. But at the same time, if you guys were considering contributing to make the vest streak continue, I would say sooner rather than later, so people don't start freaking out at the end of the stream. Thanks in advance, okay? Yeah, I don't know. The streak may be ending tonight, you know, very well. Again, I'll say this in advance. If the streak ends tonight, I want to say thank you all for your support for the past 4 freaking months. We had 175 vest streak. That's amazing. I'm super grateful for it. And if it ends tonight, it ends tonight. But obviously people are going to be upset that it finally ended, you know. No, I'm not doing overtime just to hit the vest streak tonight. No, that's ridiculous. No, I'm not sending any tweet. You guys, for the past 2-3 weeks, have been teasing me about sending out tweets whenever it looks like there's a night when I'm not going to hit the vest streak, and I'm not doing it. I refuse to send a tweet. I refuse it. I'm not doing it. So as you guys can see, I knew this would happen. With less than half an hour left on the stream, and quite a long ways to go, you see how so many people are freaking out in the stream chat about the streak, right? This is why I tell you guys, if people are actually waiting to contribute, I wish that that wouldn't be the case, because I would rather have a more relaxing stream and not have people freaking out last minute about this. But I don't control it, right? So it is what it is, I guess. Snuffleupagus. To the $1.30, so you say you don't beg. You keep bringing up vest streak, then the vest isn't, when the vest is in jeopardy. Yeah, that's different. I keep telling you guys, contributions are optional. I'm grateful for what I've gotten. If you guys want to keep the vest streak alive, by all means do. That's not begging. If you think it is, you're a fucking moron. You really are a fucking moron. In fact, if you think streaming in general and advertising during the stream and saying, hey, you can contribute and stuff is begging, you're a fucking moron. You don't understand anything about the tenets of advertisement or how business works. You're just a jealous little shit who's mad that someone else can stream and make money and you can't. So, fuck off. Sorry, Snuffy. You're a dick. A jealous dick at that. Yeah, so Pinna or someone like that said, oh, don't worry, you're not going to lose the vest streak tonight. Dude, there's roughly, yeah, it's 15 minutes left on the stream. 15 minutes. I think it's over. I seriously think it's over tonight. That's right. I told, oh my god, now all people are talking about is the vest streak. I knew it. If it happens, it happens. That's the end. I'm not tweeting about it. I refuse to tweet about it. If it ends tonight, it ends. That's the end of it, guys. And I apologize. You know, it was a great run. I did it as well as I could. I kept it going. But sometimes, you know, sometimes good things have to come to an end. Sometimes love just ain't enough, as they say. But I'll tell you this now, I'm very glad that I didn't order anything for the next vest celebration yet, because I was actually going to. But I guess maybe it's a good thing I didn't. This is the most hinting I've ever done. I'm not hinting at anything. I'm talking with you guys. Holy crap. I'm talking with you guys about it. I'm not hinting at anything. I'm having a conversation because this is all you guys are talking about. I knew this would happen. I knew if we had a night where we were way down to the wire and we didn't hit the vest streak, this is all that would happen. The whole rest of the conversation would be about it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can stop talking about it because BeastBot just took me $65 and said, we can't let the detractors win. Well, thank you, BeastBot.
Everything seemed to be on the upper field. His bankruptcy was granted, and he was rolling in all the money his pay pigs were throwing at him to put on the vest. But this wouldn't last, because on July 17, 2020, DSP was banned from Twitch. But only for 7 hours. Phil put out this tweet regarding the issue. No idea what's going on with my Twitch. Looking into it now. DSP came back shortly after being banned for a special emergency YouTube stream. We didn't know why Phil got his Twitch account suspended. nor did we know who was responsible for it. But DSP heavily suspected that a guy who goes by the name Superhound was behind this.
But basically, I started getting lots of false DMCA takedown claims against my Twitter account about 2 months ago from this guy. Supposedly his name is Super Burnout. He's been doing false claims against everyone on the internet. He's been impersonating me. He's been impersonating game developers and other companies, lawyers. He's been impersonating a ridiculous amount of people to illegally take down tons of content on the internet. That's the reason why my Twitter has no profile picture and no banner. I took a picture of my own face with this fucking phone. I took a selfie picture and put it up there, okay? Then I took a picture of Jasper and put it as my banner, and both of those got taken down for DMCA takedowns. Obviously, Twitter doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, right, in regards to DMCA takedown. Now, here's the thing, all right? You would think that if this is the case, that this is like some kind of a deal with DMCA takedown issue, and somehow my account got suspended because of that, number one, what could be taken down? I mean, the game. Everyone's streaming the fucking game on Twitter, on Twitch. That can't be it. Music. I don't play music except for YouTube video music, which is my own legal property because it's my voice being played. It's only my own remixes of my own voice. Could it be the fan art? I mean, maybe the fan art's what screwed my YouTube channel over years and years ago. But Twitch is well aware of the trolls, and I would think, you would have to think, Twitch has probably gotten a ridiculous amount of false DMCA takedown requests against me over the years. You would think that every piece of fan art I ever used, all, you know, especially if this guy realized that he could do this on Twitter, you would think, I'm going to go to Twitch immediately and start doing it there too. Yet it's been 2 months and nothing on my Twitch. Same thing on my YouTube. YouTube has cleared that shit up. They don't put up with that shit anymore. They don't entertain that nonsense. So my question here is, if it is a DMCA takedown, why now? Why today of all days? How did it affect? It doesn't seem to make sense. You would think this would have been something that would have happened months ago, right? But the reason that people are believing this, all right, the reason that people are believing this is because that guy, Super Hound Media or Super Burnout, is it Super Hound? I think it's Super Hound Media or something like that. That guy apparently had some burner account, another fucking burner account, and this morning he tweeted, "Oh, I've been in contact with someone behind the scenes and they're going to get Phil taken down today for DMCA," or something like that. He said something like that. But he didn't reference Twitch. He just said he was going to take me down for DMCA. So, could that be what it is? Could it be that he had some kind of a thing that was built up, you know, over time, and he was just waiting to submit it for some reason, and today of all days is the day he decides to do it, the day when Ghost of Tsushima comes out? I don't know. I'm as confused as you guys. Could that be it? I mean,
for those who don't know, Superhound is the guy who is known for false flag and troll channels for his daddy Phil. When Phil told him to go kick rocks, I guess this is what made him put his crosshairs on DSP. A little side note, it's pretty much believed that he's also the reason some channels are being taken down currently. Those channels would be Hate Army Watch, David Davison, Mr. Huffstuff, Aqua Teal, and plenty more. So yeah, this guy's been doing this shit for quite a while. It's also theorized that DSP has teamed up with Superhound to get these channels taken down, since there's evidence of him doing that kind of stuff in the past. Anyway, DSP got his account back and was able to find out why he got banned in the first place.
Loading. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Live update. Yes. I was suspended because of a Digital Millennium Copyright Act strike. Fuck this shit. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You're gonna send me false copyright takedowns against my Twitter account. Excuse me, my Twitch account. You are fucked. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked. I'm gonna talk with Twitch about this. I'm gonna make sure this doesn't happen again. And you are done. I am not gonna let these motherfucker try to fuck with me and my livelihood. No. Absolutely, positively fucking no. You're not going to shut down my fucking stream. You're not going to put my life on pause because you're a little dingleberry piece of fucking shit stuck to the ass of everyone else who's a responsible human. You're not going to get away with breaking the fucking law and doing this shit to me. You're done. I'm so pissed right now. Okay?
Empty threats aside, once DSP came back to his Twitch stream, he had accidentally left the new upcoming vest sitting in the corner of his room. And bro, I searched as hard as I could to find this, but the only results I can show for context is this Snort Bernal clip.
What do you mean new vest preview? There's no new vest anywhere. What are you talking about? There's no new vest. There's nothing there.
And he was doing his best to deny the fact that this vest didn't exist, even though it was video proof of it sitting right there.
The 40K man tipped me $1.30, so can we get a red vest today? I don't know what you're talking about. There is no red vest. As you know, the selections are the original beige, the blue, and the platinum. There's no red vest. I don't know what you're talking about. I have absolutely no idea why you think there was a red vest. Thank you for the $1 tip.
Then we get to the 200 vest celebration, and during this stream, DSPT is revealing the new vest if they were able to hit the tier 2 tips goal.
So, people are going crazy right now in stream chat. They're asking me, what is the $200 reveal? Is there another vest? Like, guys, if I tell you, what's the point? If I were to tell you what the reveal is, then there's no motivation to get there. Is there? If you know what it is, then you've been spoiled. Right? Like, this guy laughs like Hungan. If I tell you, man, what the $200 reward is, man, then you'll have no incentive to hit it.
And I have to say that this is pretty stupid and lame. We shouldn't forget that for the 100th vest streak celebration, he revealed not only 1, but 2 vests without even needing to hit another tips goal. So to expect his fans to donate another $100 just for you to reveal a vest they already seen before is just really fucking stupid. And even though his fans might be dumb as rocks, they were wise enough to see through that bullshit, and Phil wasn't able to hit the tier 2 tips goal. He then came up with the great idea of holding the red vest hostage until he was able to get that $200.
We were going to have a possible positive reveal of something else if we hit a $200 tips goal, but it didn't happen. Some people give me shit for that. It's like, well, if you take a look back at the 100 vest celebration, okay, we did hit a $200 tips goal, and I did a big reveal, and that was the platinum vest. Remember, originally, the new vest for that event was the blue vest. But because we hit a big rewarding goal, I said, let's go above and beyond, and I revealed the platinum vest, right? So this was going to be the same deal, where it was going to be, we hit the tier 1 tips goal, you get 1 reward, and then at the tier 2, we get the other, but we just didn't hit it. So it is what it is. What I will more than likely do, I will save that special surprise. If we do hit the 250 streak, if we do, again, if we do, because there's no guarantee that we will. That's why I'm not going to say when we do. We'll do another vest celebration event, and during that one, I'll probably reveal the thing that I was going to reveal today. All right? It is what it is. Now, some people will be so disappointed. Listen. What do you want me to do? I announced that this is how it was going to be.
And of course, shortly after, he was finally able to reveal the vest on stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shia LaBeouf just took me $50. He says, Mackenzie Bucket wants to know what the big reveal is about, dude. Alright, guys, well, Shia LaBeouf took $50 to see it. Alright, then. We've done it. We've doubled the tips goal. I have to hurry up because this match is going way too fucking fast because it's hyper fighting. Hold on. It's too fast. Alright. Oh! No, hold on! There's not enough time! I'm not even ready! I'm not ready! Can you believe it? Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Like you didn't know what it was! Like you had no clue what it was, right? Yes, the vest exists! The Phantom Red Vest. Froggerson said he had to lie about the red vest to protect his family. Is that true? I don't even know what that means. What does that fucking mean?
On July 31st, Phil's Twitch account was yet again suspended for a false DMCA. This caused DSP to hop right back on YouTube for another emergency stream. Now fed up that this was the second time he's gotten his channel suspended due to a false DMCA, he threatened that if he was not given answers to why they let this happen, he would be leaving Twitch.
What I want to do is I want to have a talk with you guys about what I should do, because I legitimately don't know what to do at this point. Okay? I legitimately don't know what to do. I need an answer from Twitch. I need Twitch. Let this stream and this video, someone knows someone who works at Twitch, direct them right fucking here. Dear Twitch, I need answers. I've been on your site since 2013. I've been a full-time streamer for 3.5 years. I love being on your site. I want to stay. You can't keep doing this to me. And I can't stay out with your business if you're going to destroy me every day with false claims. I just can't do it. And I need an answer. I need to actually speak with someone, not an automated system that takes me down and then I have to issue DMCA counterclaims every stream I do. I need a human to intervene and speak with me about this issue, or else I can't in good faith continue to be on Twitch. I cannot have this be my business and have my business shut down every single day because you have an automated system that doesn't actually verify these claims. This is illegal what this person is doing. They have now broken the law 4 times, and 4 times you granted their illegal request. I can't keep doing this. I don't want to leave, but I need answers. All right? So I'll tell you guys right now, I'm not going to stream any gameplay right now. I'll talk with you guys for about a half an hour till I end the stream. And then tonight, I'm going to attempt to stream on Twitch. I'm going to try to play old school Street Fighter and see what happens. And if I get taken down again, I'm done. Like, I don't know what else to do. I'd be done because there probably isn't going to be anyone there to even respond and reverse everything. Okay? So I need answers. And no, I'm not expecting Twitch to come here to the stream. I'm saying they have my email. They know my email address. They're sending me emails right now. They know my email address. Okay? They have the information. They can't keep granting false claims or else I have to leave. So someone at Twitch needs to get in contact with me about this situation so that we can resolve it. Okay?
This, of course, didn't result in much, and DSP went right back to streaming on Twitch as usual. On August 10th, DSP brought a new gimmick to his streams by blowing bubbles every time he wins a game or hits the tips goal.
Alright, so for all of this, I'm going to guess for this haul, we're going to make about 15,000. So let me get these bubbles ready for a celebratory bubble blow. We're going to hit 15,000 bells for all that stuff right now. Yes, we actually finally tonight did it. 21,000 bells. Oh, it was a dud. Let's do that again. There we go. 21,000 bell celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's out of control tonight.
Right after introducing this new bubble blowing gimmick, DSP got into a heated discussion revolving around PewDiePie and Dr. Disrespect. It was mainly about their success on YouTube and being children entertainers. He also goes on about how they sold out just to become famous and doing gimmicks to entertain their young audience, while he, of course, always kept it real with his fans.
Someone named Phil helped me $1 and says, PewDiePie got a $10,000 tip on his stream today. It's crazy. You do realize he probably gets, like, that kind of contribution, like, every single fucking stream, right? That guy, you know, exponential growth for how many years? Even if he's completely stagnated, people are just going to drop money in his lap for absolutely no reason. It just seems like that. Once you're at the very top of the YouTube world, or you're the very top of a streaming world, like, you're just there, you know? 1 million people will watch just because you're popular, not because you're putting out anything fun or entertaining, just because you're known to be popular. That's just this weird groupthink mentality, man. So there, you know, I seriously, like, people probably constantly, I would think the top streamers, the top content creators, just insane amounts of contributions every day to the point where, you know, they probably can't even count it. Expand Dong, please understand, I'm not trying to talk shit about PewDiePie or anyone. What I'm saying is, there is this weird mentality on the internet that if something is popular, it's just popular and people will watch it just because it's perceived as popular. And it just creates this endless reciprocation of popularity. Like, To the extent that I was popular, I was never even a fraction as popular as any of these top guys today, okay? But when I was at my most popular on YouTube, I could put out a playthrough of a boring-ass game that was a boring playthrough because I didn't interact with my audience back then. It was just me kind of like making stupid commentary. And I'll admit, there were playthroughs that were terrible, but they got tons of effing views on YouTube. Just because it was Phil playing a hot new game, it would just get views. You know what I mean? It was like, now, I feel the people that are with me because I've been doing it for a long time and they like me as a person. They know that when they get that interactivity with me on a stream, it's going to be meaningful to them. But some of the crap I was doing, you know, 10 years ago, some games I was playing were boring or whatever, and here I am trying to fill the commentary, and I knew what I was putting out wasn't very good. Yeah, I would look on YouTube and the views would be like ridiculous. You know, we're talking, that was back when I used to get 20, 30, 40,000 views on a video for a crap game with me trying to make commentary over it. It's not very good, you know? Just because I was at the top of my popularity. And that's what I mean. Those people have gotten to a point where they're so high up, they could literally just sit there and stare at the camera and say nothing for 5 hours, and people would give them $10,000 tips. It's insane. It's insane, the mentality of the internet, that when something is popular, that it's just popular no matter what. It doesn't even have to have quality to it, it's just popular. Dr. Disrespect turned on a stream and never appeared on that stream and made like $300,000. You see, it's insanity, this human mentality of what popularity is on the internet. And I just don't get it, but I've also never been like that, you know? Cousins Ventured, he says, people who actually don't even like gaming watch Dr. Disrespect because they find him entertaining and funny. That's right. They're not watching him for watching video games, they're watching him because he's a cartoon character, and they find that cartoon character funny. That's okay, fair enough. So you literally kind of supported what I'm saying here. I always wanted to be the genuine guy. I'm just a normal guy, a genuine guy, playing games, sharing my opinions, having a good time with you guys. That's all I've ever been, that's all I ever want to be. On any one of my nights of streaming, that's all I've ever aspired to be. I don't aspire to be some larger-than-life cartoon character that you tune in to watch the Dr. Disrespect show every night. It's very different. It's a very different kind of product, right? Apparently, there's ridiculous amounts of people with ridiculous amounts of money who want to see his cartoon character product, and they can go watch it if they want. I'm okay with that. I don't understand why you think that one's bad and one's good. What I was asking was, do you guys think that I would have been better off, or do you guys think my content would have been better if I was a fake? And then ended up being more popular, you know? That was my question. Poofster Cheese said, well, selling out may have gotten you some short-term cash. You think in the long term being honest was much better. Let me put it this way. I totally feel that what I do every day is meaningful. People tell me every day in personal messages, thank you so much for what you're doing. You're very positive and enforcement on our lives. Like, you're a real positive influence, and your story is an inspiration. And we love the fact that you are who you are, and it's meaningful to us, you know? I get those messages every day. So every day I can sleep well at night knowing that what I've done at least had positive meaning to some people on the internet, and it's not just some asshole on the internet wasting time, you know what I mean? So I'm okay with that. I mean, admittedly, would I like to be in a better financial situation? Fuck yes. Would I like to not have the woes that I had of the past 3+ years? Hell yes. But at least I'm okay with who I am and the content I'm putting out now, you know? It's a very different situation than if I've been putting out trash content and I get burnt out just because I'm popular, but I hate who I am and what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying?
It wasn't the first time Phil went on this type of rant, and it wouldn't be the last. You can hear all the jealousy he has for PewDiePie and Disrespect seep out during that stream. Following up after this was the 250th vest streak celebration. There really isn't anything to know with this celebration. There was only a new camo vest and nothing really interesting to talk about. Shortly after this celebration, the Netflix exclusive movie, Cuties, was released on August 19, 2020. The controversy surrounding this movie was so bad that people wanted to see Netflix canceled and removed as a streaming service. Everyone was pretty much on the same boat with this topic, except for DSP and Mr. Girl, but that's a topic for another time.
No, I did not watch the trailer for this Netflix show called Cuties, but now it's all been blown up. So here's the thing. There's a movie called Cuties. It's a French film about a bunch of 11-year-old girls who joined a dance competition. One of the girls is in a very religious Muslim family that's very conservative, and they feel that this girl being in this dance competition, that she's sexualizing herself, which obviously a young girl shouldn't do. And the whole plot of the movie is this girl, it's a coming-of-age film, the girl finding herself in her own identity as a dancer while fighting the conservative things of her family, but also trying to prevent herself from being over-sexualized, which is another pitfall of going into the entertainment industry. So the plot of the movie is actually quite good, and this film was screened at the Sundance Film Festival, and people loved it. They said, wow, this is an outstanding film. It's really meaningful. Netflix decides to fucking actually advertise this film as a sexual film. The picture that they make is these girls in these skimpy outfits, and the tagline is cuties, and it's like something like, you know, they're hot or something like that. Like, it's crazy. Like, you're looking at this, you're like, what the fuck is this? It's a movie about the girl fighting conservative, but also way sexualized values that aren't in line with what a girl should be doing.
And basically, it's a really interesting film in that regard.
And they marketed it to be about a movie about sexualized girls. Now, it's so bad that thousands of people wrote a petition online and said, what the fuck is Netflix doing? We want this fixed. So Netflix actually in the last few days pulled all the marketing down and apologized publicly and said, you know, sorry that we did this. We don't even know, I don't even know how it happened. How did that get approved? Like, how did they not realize that advertising this movie as sexualized little girls, which the movie isn't even. That's not the movie. How did they advertise it like this? Like, what the fuck?
Phil's views on the subject matter were appalling, and he of course received a ton of backlash from the detractor community. One channel in particular, Memology 101, was publicly called out by DSP on Twitter. Yeah, it's time to cancel this constantly lying dimwit. Couldn't even bother to read a movie synopsis before making a slanderous video about me for clickbait views. It's blatantly wrong, and he should be held accountable. If you criticize me for something, be factually correct. I do enough dumb stuff to easily call me out on. I'm on stream 40 hours a week. Making shit up because you're a hack? It's time to end the bullshit. Memology has always been clickbait BS, and only dummies watch that stuff. Of course his video wasn't misleading. He basically just showed an unedited clip of what DSP said on stream, and gave his opinions on the matter. By the way, I should mention that when this movie released, Phil immediately changed his thoughts about the movie as a whole.
I figured I'd do a follow-up talking about this stupid movie Cuties on Netflix, because now the movie apparently released, and now that people have actually seen it, it's fucking disgusting. Apparently, from what I'm to understand, I don't know, I'm not going to see it. I don't have Netflix, and I have no intention of seeing this fucking movie regardless. This is supposed to be a movie, alright, that's supposed to be a coming-of-age movie about a bunch of 11-year-old girls in France who join a dance troupe, or form a dance troupe, and they are basically kind of lured into doing sexualized dancing because that's what's popular now, and they want to win a dance competition. Now, one of the girls is actually a Muslim, and her Muslim family is basically super duper against this and saying, no, that's, you know, it's sexualization of minors. You should not be doing this. It's against our religion. It's against who you are as a person. This is disgusting. And so what the movie's supposed to be is a movie that condemns the sexualization of minors. All right. But apparently now that the movie is out, what people are saying is, like, even though the message of the movie is that this is bad, the movie literally shoves this disgusting sexualization of minors down your throat a million ways.
I forgot to mention while editing this video that a bit before the 250th Vet Streak celebration, DSP had a Paper Mario stream where he stalled for over an hour to hit the tips goal.
What do you mean stalling? Guys, I have to save the game, stupid. People are now, because here's the thing. So now, it looks like the Vet Streak's ending, so now people just want me to end the stream so it ends. Instead of just saying, oh, well, I actually have to go save my fucking game. Which means I have to go through this room again. Which means I need to get back to the stupid... Oh, God. I have to get back to the ladder and go up again and walk through here. Yeah, guys, you don't have to worry. I'm telling you. I had a feeling it was going to end soon. I told you. That it was getting much, much harder to hit the vest goal every night. It was getting harder and harder and harder. And I knew eventually what would happen is there would be a game that maybe we didn't have as many viewers, and you'd have maybe the generous contributors weren't going to be around for that particular game, and they would just assume someone was going to do it, and here we are. Didn't happen. So, an anonymous gift, sub-gift given one to Stalling. Sure. I'm sure Stalling's legit. Ladies and gentlemen, Guy Rogue just tipped $33. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We hit the tips goal for tonight, but man, that was absolutely the closest ever. Absolutely the Wait a minute. Missouri Lover just tipped me $33. So now Guy Rogue and Missouri Lover just tipped me $33 each. Wow. Well, thank you to both of you. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, then.
It became very apparent that the vet streak was going to end whenever Phil decided it would. This was the most lucrative thing that ever happened to Extremes, and he was going to milk it for all it was worth. With the numbers constantly rising, we were all pretty sure that there was nothing that was going to stop the vet streak from ending. Or so we thought. Update. My right ear is getting much better, with reduced pain and swelling, but also 50% hearing. My left ear is not fully swollen and blocked. Very painful. I also have a splitting headache because of it. I think I have to stay off stream again for my own good. This sucks.
Alright. So, I'm actually like a little bit worried for DSP Gaming. He's like my favorite YouTuber, and I think he said he was gonna make some like gameplay like Friday and Saturday. He was gonna play Marvel's Avengers and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered, and he hasn't even been like online. Like he hasn't been live streaming, and like he hasn't uploaded any videos. So I'm like worried about the guy. I remember he was like talking about having some kind of like ear infection or something, and then like his ear infection went away, and then 2 months later he's got like another ear infection again. So like there's something weird going on.
Alright, folks. It's the conclusion of Paper Mario, the Origami King. Do we have any mods here tonight? Seriously, because we already got trolls here being disgusting. I shouldn't have to manually ban these trolls saying disgusting things about my wife. That'd be nice. So mods, please pay attention. Thank you. Here we go again. Another idiot insulting me. Another moron insulting me and my family. So, up next, the finale of Origami King. Alright, good. This is a good opportunity, guys. I can go get water, because I am completely out. My mouth is dry as shit. Let me go fill my water up. I'll be right back. Alright, so guys, in all seriousness, I can only stream for about another hour. We're only at $8 of the tips goal. Alright? I would really hate to see the vest streak end like this, only because, excuse me, this is my first full day back, and I knew there weren't going to be a lot of people here for the conclusion of Paper Mario, and it kind of sucks because, like, the momentum I had is stalled now because I was sick. So it would really suck if the vest streak ended tonight, you know. But if it does, it does. All right? Please, 1 hour left. Like I said, if we finish this is the final boss and maybe the conclusion, I'm going to stick around till around 9:15-ish. But I cannot go into overtime tonight. My wife is home. We got to plan a bunch of stuff. We got to plan our meal schedule for the week, our shopping, and our plans for tomorrow. We got to do all this tonight. So I'm out of here in just about an hour. So there is no time to waste. If you're going to contribute to try to make the vest streak continue, please do so. All right? Thank you, guys. So I guess we'll see. But thank you very much, whether you watched on YouTube or you watched on stream. I appreciate it. Thank you guys very, very much. And 2 thumbs up. Thank you for your support. See you next time. Okay. Alright, so let's close that out, guys. So thank you guys. I'm sorry I can't go back and read a million cheers now, because people were cheering during the final boss. What do you want me to do? Like, I couldn't derail and talk about off-topic shit when I'm trying to finish the game in a limited amount of time. Ninstar Rune Cheer, Dynamite Heady's plot is that Smiley's an I don't care. I'm not going to read this giant paragraph about Dynamite Heady's plot now. Sambuca 2020 tipped me $5. Said, sorry I got timed out, Phil. Alright, I don't know why you got timed out, but thank you for the $5 tip. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the stream. I can't go late. I wasn't kidding. Like, I'm done. The game is over, and it looks like the vest streak's over. So, I don't know why people were, like, the people were holding tips or whatever tonight. Because there was a lot of support tonight, and it was mostly subs and cheers. So, I don't know where, you know, why people did that, but that's going to be, this is it. This is literally the end of the stream. I told you guys I couldn't go late tonight. So, this vest streak is about to end. Unless we get a tip right now at the very tail end of the stream, and there's no time for a vest, the stream is over. So, unless we get something right now, this is it. This is the end of the vest streak, and I guess what we'll have to do is on Wednesday, when I come back from my day off, we'll have to talk Wednesday morning about what do you guys want. Do you want to reset the vest streak to 0? This sucks because right now, if I didn't have the 2 days off this last weekend, we would have been 4 ahead, so we would have been at 280, and then it would have been less than 2 weeks, and we would have had a vest celebration. And now it looks like the whole fucking thing ends because I'm sick, you know, which is fucking bullshit. Didn't say it was anyone's fault. Now there's the trolls, of course. Yeah, it's still saying it's our fault. No, I didn't say it was anyone's fault. I just told you it's my fault because I was sick. I got sick because I'm a human. You know, I'm a fallible human. I got sick. It fucked up the entire weekend. So now I'm behind 2 days of income and those fucking chargebacks. And now tonight the vest streak ends, and now who knows what's going to happen. And it does. It worries me because this was something that was really positive and fun. And I was like, man, now maybe I can afford the consoles. People actually just tipped earlier, and actually the tip should be $1 more because someone named Penis Parker tipped me $1 and said apparently it's been leaked that the Xbox information is out. There's Xbox Series S is only going to be $300, and the Xbox Series X will be $500. They're out November 10th. That doesn't make sense to me because unless Xbox Series X is seriously underpowered compared to the X, why would there be a $200 price difference? You know, I could see, okay, between the PlayStation 5, one version and another, because it doesn't have the optical drive costs $100. That I could see, like, okay, maybe the digital PS5 is $400 and the one with the optical drive is $500, or maybe the digital is $500 and the optical drive is $600. Why would there be a $200 price difference between the two unless it's way weaker than the Series X, right? Unless it's way fucking weaker. So that doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, like, I was hoping to keep the vest streak going so that I could actually afford both new consoles and everything, and now it's over. So. Ninstar Rune Cheers said, I told you Paper Mario was shit, it killed the streak. No, I don't think Paper Mario killed the streak. I think me being sick killed the streak. I do. Because I think that it threw everything off. We had a consistent schedule of new releases, and people would have come to check out the new releases, and it would have been consistent, and it's not now because of it. Okay? Alright, guys. That's it. Have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. And I'll see you all on Wednesday when we figure out what the hell we're going to do. If we're going to reset it, or if that's just the end of it, we don't care about it anymore. You know? Sparring King Cheers, how many people are actually going to buy the consoles and buy the better console and not just what they have for previous gens? What? I don't know what that even means. I don't even know what that means. Thank you for the cheer. Alright, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Holy fucking shit, man. It's like pulling teeth to get this guy to... That's incredible. Oh, man. Oh, we almost had... He had over 500 viewers just for the vest streak to end. Oh, DSP, how does it feel? Oh, man, you wanted $400 and you got 18. Is he going to update it now? Oh, his stream's still on. His stream's still on. I wouldn't doubt it for a second if all of a sudden you saw $82 pop up and he comes back on microphone. Like, guys, guess what?
Wait till he actually turns the fucking stream.
Yeah, Black Mage, you were on the same wavelength as me. Thank you for the $1. Let me go back. Cholo with the 20 taco dollars. I'm gonna sit here until you give me $100. That's what he's doing. He's still sitting there hoping for it. Face ring killed the vest streak. I don't know if you could attribute it to me, but I'll
Well, I
take
don't know
it.
why you guys are still here, but that's it. I'm gonna delete it. So what was it? It ended at 276, guys. Well,
See, look, he was still here the whole time.
76 streams because we did some doubles yesterday, but that's it.
Dude, he sat around for another 10
guys.
minutes.
It's official. Had to
In
make
the
it
words
official.
of Dora the Explorer.
All right.
We did it, we did it, we did
I'll
it.
have to see
Yay,
you guys
Gossamer,
Wednesday.
we
Like I
did
said,
it.
you guys think about what you want to do.
Dude, he
tomorrow.
totally was sitting there the whole time waiting for $80 to show up.
Or do we want to think of something
Can't
different?
wait
I don't know
for
what
I'm
you
gonna
guys want to
pause
do.
donations. I'm sorry, guys.
But it is officially over. All right. Good night, everybody.
Wow, he had to come on and say, I was waiting, but I'm going to delete it now. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, it's offline!
It finally happened. The vet streak was finally laid to rest. After all the stalling, guilt tripping, and begging, after the $55,000 that was wasted on fast food and WWE champions, the streak was no more. And DSP was already on Twitter trying to garner sympathy and coming up with new ideas to start a new streak.
Well, it finally happened. I beat Paper Mario, the Origami King, on stream. But sadly, the vet streak ended tonight. Lots of cheers and subs, but for some reason, tipping wasn't even close to hitting the goal. I think the reason is because people didn't send money. So we need to think about what to do when I return on Wednesday. The Derricks have to stay at home and think about how DSP can make money from them as he's at Fred Meyer. All right, we got the string. This is going to be a big one. Some options. Reset the vest streak to 0 and start over. Since my streams are so invested in the vest, it's so hard to say goodbye to vest today. Emotes, animations, and 6 vests purchased for this all just to just end. Like, one thing that annoyed me about this, how do you do something for 270 times straight, right? Before he hit 50, he thought it was outlandish that it was going still. When it was like on 3, he was like, whoa guys, we're still keeping it up. And it was probably him playing along for a bit of it too. But it ends at 275 or 270 fucking something, right? And what you say about it is it's all just to end. Like, I don't know. I feel like if he never put the vest on again, like, does he want to literally do it forever? Just to end. Like, holy fuck. Did he say that when he broke up with Panda Lee? Oh, I put my dick inside you. Now we're not together anymore. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes stuff in. He almost 40. He should know this, right? But he also don't know he could sleep on his back. So I don't fucking know what he know. Oh, well, I'm skeptical that we'll be hitting the tips goal consistently since we just ended it tonight. He's been skeptical about hitting his own tips goal for the last 270 vet streaks. He's been skeptical about how much his own pay pigs could give him. He loves his fans, you guys. He loves them so much. He tell them constantly, you don't have enough to give me. He should just call them broke boys. Another option would be a new kind of streak. Already people were asking for the jerseys. No one was asking for the jerseys. You know why I say no one was asking for the jerseys? DSP specifically on his fucking stream said, tweet me before my next stream and tell me to wear a jersey. No one is asking for the jerseys. Except him.
Now that the vet streak is over and done with, I think it's pretty safe to say that this whole thing completely destroyed Phil's concept of streaming. Back before the vet streak even existed, Phil not hitting the tips goal was pretty much a normal thing to expect. It wasn't really a big deal to him, nor his fans. But ever since the vest came along, his begging was turned up to 11, and his streams are all about if he was going to be able to hit the tips goal or not. Now thanks to the vest, Phil is used to the idea of someone willing out every stream, and when that doesn't happen, he throws a fit. It's just really crazy to think that this one retrospective stream sparked a whole saga full of gimmicks. And to anyone outside the loop on DSP, it just looks fucking ridiculous and even more stupid when you try to explain it.
Kimbo, a few words?
I'll just wait till I get asked the question.
Okay, Dada?
Listen, I thank each and every one of you guys.
You fool! Shut up, man.
Man, listen.
You ain't got shit to say.
Listen,